Okay, here we are on anger and spiritual bypass. And it may not be a surprise to you to know that I have quite a bit to share on this topic. The spiritual bypass fits into the categories of suppression and projection that I mentioned in the first video I made. And what I've seen in all the years I've been facilitating groups is how insidious this spiritual bypass defense mechanism can be inside of us. And as I said previously, it's not about walking around being angry, but about cultivating an intimacy with the sensations of anger as they're touched upon in life. And to use myself as an example, during my years in personal psychotherapy, at some point, and it did take quite a while, I became aware of, it feels like no exaggeration to say, but a tsunami-like rage that had an intensity of charge in my body that really took every fibre of my being to find a way to be with it and to not suppress it again. And I'd had no idea that it was there. Although looking back, I can see that I was using a whole bunch of addictive tendencies to keep it down, like smoking and drinking and eating, even sex, and more on sex on my next video. I will share during the workshop next week what happened when I first gave up smoking, and it's not it's not pretty. But I'm sharing from my own life to illustrate how hidden anger can be, particularly in the New Age and alternative cultures. I've literally had participants strongly arguing with me that they don't have any anger at all the while the rest of the group are pointing out to them how hostile they're being. And I laugh because, we really do need to laugh. But it took me several years of body-based energetic practices before I realised, and was actually quite shocked to discover, that I hadn't been releasing much anger at all. I'd been using the defence of aggression, which is rooted in fear, and a pattern designed to keep others away and nothing to do with anger at all. And if we're truly interested in awakening, whether we invite it or not, it will demand that we undertake a descent into our own, and the world's for that matter, shadow, and uncover and become conscious of all that we've put outside of ourselves, especially the most difficult, and I could even say evil parts. The most effective negotiators in situations of extreme danger or conflict are always those whose experience of their own continuing inner conflicts makes them humble. And this primal energy is really at the core of human life, and we can invite a clear and direct relationship with it, as with all our feelings, whether they're mad, bad, sad or glad, bringing everything close that was once in exile. So that's all I want to say. I'd love to hear from you. Kimaya at dakinikimaya.com is my email, and my website is dakinikimaya.com. Making Friends with Anger workshop